at the British Legion, and Sam is going to do her first live, proper, for herself, clairvoyant evening. How are you feeling?
Yeah, good. Quite excited actually. I hope it goes well, runs smoothly, and that people wanted to communicate.
Yeah, and the first of many, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah, if we pull this one off.
Yeah, we've got 60 odd here tonight.
That's correct.
And hopefully the spirits will be on your side.
Hopefully, they've been working on all day, so...
You've got lots of little things in your mind, haven't you?
Yeah, got some bits of, like, been given kind of messages, but only short for me to pass over in the hall when we get there, so...
Yeah. Okay then, well, we're wishing you all the best.
Thank you.
And let's hope we get some good spirit activity.
Fingers crossed.
I'm with Vicky and Pat, and I don't know. I don't think you've been to a clairvoyant night before.
Haven't, no.
And so, what is your idea? Why have you come along for a start?
Because we brought a friend with us who wanted to come, so we've come to support her.
Is she hoping for a special message?
I think she might be.
Yeah, so that'd be interesting to see whether that happens.
Yes, I think that's really interesting.
And
so it's just really interesting. I've been to one.
Yeah.
And sort of come with somebody who really wants it to come, especially.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, it might not come tonight, but if it does,
I think
then
she's been to one before, but I know she asked us if there was one going, so
yeah,
that's why we come, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Excellent. You've come along to see this psychic evening with Sam Bennetts, and what's your anticipation of what's going to happen?
If it happens, it happens. If they, like they predict anything, they do.
So, are you a believer in spirit?
Yes and no.
You need proof.
Yeah.
Have you had any proof? Have you had any proof?
I mean, I do watch the haunted house thing.
But unless you actually feel it, you don't believe it.
Not really.
No, I'm the same thing.
Like I say,
yeah.
Proof.
Yeah, exactly. And you might get proof tonight.
Might do.
So we will wait and see until after the show, and we'll see. We'll come back and find out how things went.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So Denise, in the beginning we had a little chat, and you were a little bit sceptical and needed proof, but Sam happened to give you a little a bit of proof, yeah, with this ABBA, which was something that you hated.
Yeah, because I was brought up with ABBA, and well, I was forced to listen to it by my mum, and my dad was just the same. He liked somebody else, but he also liked ABBA. So I was brought up with it, and I just can't. I mean, I don't mind the song actually, Super Trooper, which she mentioned.
Yeah.
And I thought it was amazing. And then she said, Dave.
Who's your husband?
Yep.
So that was double proof.
Yeah. I've also got a brother called Dave as well.
So you were sceptical, and maybe you've got that.
I'm not sceptical anymore.
No, isn't that ironic though? That I only filmed a couple beforehand, hoping that one of them might get a positive read, and you did.
And I get it was the second one.
It was the second one. Was there anything else that you connected with?
When she said that I was missing out, she's correcting that. I think Dave is my soulmate to a certain degree, but I missed out, which she said.
He's not your super trooper.
No.
No, so that's something to maybe think about.
I know who my super trooper is, but he's passed over.
Well, there we go. Might have been your super trooper coming through, eh?
Yeah.
But I'm pleased that you got a read.
For me.
Yeah. Well, it was never too late.
The people that I'm with, they don't know. It's passed over. I missed out big time.
And will you recommend Sam to anybody else?
Yeah, I want to don't know whether she does, how much she charges for private readings.
You better have a chat with her, because she'll be getting pretty booked up. But I'm glad that you got a read, and I'm glad you were one of the ones that I spoke to at the beginning who was quite sceptical, and somebody came through for you.
Yeah, I am as well.
Thank you very much, Denise.
Thank you.
Cheers. I'm just with Pat and Patarina, and Sam's first open clairvoyant evening. And Patarina, Sam had quite a bit to say to you, didn't she? About studying. Was she true in what she said? Do you need to believe in yourself a little bit? So what are you going to take away from this?
Believe in myself and be confident.
And maybe start writing again. She said something about writing. What do you write?
I used to write a diary.
Which she said you'd stopped. Which is quite nice to reflect through, isn't it? Throughout your ages. But I used to write diaries, and suddenly you do just stop. But perhaps you ought to start again, eh? So, what do you think of Sam and her first?
Brilliant.
I think she's done extremely well. She got me off to a T.
She picked something up with you as well, did she?
Yeah, she said about me spending loads of money. And
That's right, you were the one at the yes.
I've got my niece's wedding coming up, and I've spent loads of money on it.
And what about the
A lot
cooker?
more. No, I wasn't the cooker. That was the girl who was sitting next to me.
Right.
She said about my shoulder.
That's right, yeah.
I'd been up casualty all day because I had a fall yesterday, and she said she doesn't think it's my shoulder, she thinks it's the muscles all around and underneath my arm, which it probably is, because I've been told today not to worry, I haven't broken anything, and that's what she said, you know.
Excellent.
And
So you'll
to
come
slow
again,
down.
will you? Will you come again?
Yes, yeah, most definitely.
Highly recommended.
I'd recommend them, yeah.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for your
And I
time.
know she got the lady next to me. The person who come through to her was the lady's auntie, who's not long passed,
Right.
and she got her off to a T.
Excellent.
As well,
Perhaps
so.
we might be able to have a little word with her later.
Yeah.
All right, thanks a lot. Hiya, Julie. Just at Sam Bennett's clairvoyant night, and you were one of the people that she managed to read. And health issues obviously came up, but then that was a bit obvious, wasn't it, being you were coughing. So, you know, sometimes you think, oh, mediums can pick up on those sort of things, but she actually brought up your dad, wasn't it?
No, it was my father-in-law.
Your father-in-law, who was...
He was known as Bill and Will. And he was a painter and decorator in a dangerous way because he used to jump the ladders.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, isn't it? I could just see them
St.
jumping
Margaret's.
those. How high were they?
Quite high, the flats in St Margaret's by the roundabout. Dave's mum mentions that every time we go past, that's where, you know, Bill used to jump on the ladder, you know, jump the ladders along.
Yeah.
Instead of moving them, just skip them along while they're up.
So how do you feel now after?
He's come through before, to be honest.
So you're not surprised?
No.
And you're not a non-believer?
No, a little bit.
Sceptical? I
Yeah.
think everybody's sceptical.
Yeah, of course.
Everybody's sceptical
Yeah.
until it's slap banged in your face.
Yeah.
You know, like I've known people who passed over who I had conversations with. If there is another life, tell me this thing that nobody would know. And if somebody comes up with something like that, then you just know, don't you?
Yeah, of course you do,
But there was
yeah.
others in the room that, especially one of the ones that I first did a bit of film with, and she said she was sceptical as anything. She got pulled out. She was the ABBA lady.
Oh yes,
So that was quite
which was
nice.
interesting that either the like or the real, as it turned out, dislike.
Yeah, absolutely. It can mean anything. So would you recommend Sam?
Yeah.
Excellent. And I hope to see you at the next
Yeah,
British
absolutely.
Legion get-together.
Hopefully I won't be coughing next time.
No.
Well, let's hope I will be coughing and not in
Let's
a
hope you'll be here. Thanks very much.